Did you know that women tend to remember tiny details better than men? Intrigued? Stick around for more. Yes, you heard it right. Today we're diving into the deep psychological facts you probably never knew about women, one of which is their superior detail-oriented memory compared to men's. Research from the Journal of Neuroscience explains that women's brains are wired to recall finer details thanks to their larger hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. This extraordinary ability is not just about remembering birthdays or anniversaries, but also extends to remembering conversations, facial expressions, and even emotions. This fact not only gives us an insight into the complex and fascinating world of female psychology, but also has a profound implication on how women interact with the world around them. So next time you question why she remembers that tiny detail from years ago, remember, it's science. Did you know that women generally have higher emotional intelligence than men? It's a fascinating fact, isn't it? But what exactly does it mean? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's about being tuned in, not just to our own feelings, but to the emotional climate around us. Numerous studies have shown that women, on average, outperform men in this area. They are usually better at reading facial expressions, interpreting social cues, and expressing their own feelings in a healthy way. This isn't to say that all women are emotionally intelligent or that men can't be, but statistically speaking, women have the upper hand in this domain. But why does this matter? Why should we care about emotional intelligence? Well, it turns out that EQ is incredibly important in our interpersonal relationships. It helps us to understand and empathize with others, to communicate effectively, and to navigate social situations with grace. When a woman can read the room and respond appropriately, she is demonstrating her emotional intelligence. Moreover, emotional intelligence isn't just important in our personal lives, it's also crucial in the workplace. Leaders with high EQ are often more effective because they can understand and manage the emotions of their team members. They can inspire and motivate, resolve conflicts, and build strong collaborative relationships. Given that women generally have higher emotional intelligence, it's no surprise that they often excel in leadership positions. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, the next time a woman says she understands your feelings, she's not just being kind. She probably really does understand. She's using her emotional intelligence to tune into your emotions, to empathize with you, and to respond in a way that shows she cares. It's one of the many deep psychological facts about women that makes them such fascinating creatures. So, when she says she understands your feelings, she probably does. Ever heard the saying, women are better multitaskers? It's not just a saying, it's a psychological fact. We're diving into the world of multitasking today, a subject that's as fascinating as it is complex. Now, what exactly is multitasking? It's the ability to handle more than one task at the same time. Sounds simple enough, right? But there's a whole lot more to it. While everyone has the ability to multitask to some extent, studies show that women generally outperform men in this area. In one study, researchers found that women outperformed men in tasks that required the simultaneous management of several tasks. In another study, women were found to be quicker and more accurate in switching between tasks compared to men. But why is this the case? The answer may lie in our evolutionary past. Women, traditionally being the primary caregivers, had to juggle multiple tasks at once, like gathering food, caring for children, and keeping an eye out for danger. This need to multitask effectively could have shaped the development of women's brains over centuries, leading to superior multitasking abilities today. Interestingly, it's not just about juggling tasks, it's also about how women handle stress while multitasking. Research shows that women tend to handle stress better while multitasking compared to men. This might be because women are more likely to use strategies that reduce the impact of stress, like taking breaks or seeking support. But remember, this isn't about who's better or worse. It's about understanding our unique strengths and how they've been shaped by our evolutionary past. It's about appreciating our differences and how they contribute to our collective abilities as human beings. So if you see a woman juggling multiple tasks at once, don't be surprised. It's all in the brain. Women aren't just good at understanding their own emotions, they're also better at understanding others. Now, this isn't just a casual observation, but a scientifically backed fact. But before we delve into the research, let's define what we're talking about here. Empathy. What is it exactly? In essence, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like an emotional bridge that connects our experiences with those of people around us. It's a critical ingredient in building strong, healthy relationships, fostering cooperation, and promoting understanding among individuals. Now, on to the fascinating research. Studies have shown time and time again that women, on average, are more empathetic than men. One study found that women are more likely to feel the emotions of others as if they were their own. They're more adept at reading subtle facial expressions, interpreting tone of voice, and picking up on those nonverbal cues that scream, "Hey, something's up!" But why is this skill so important? Well, empathy is like the glue in our social world. It allows us to navigate complex social situations, understand others' perspectives, and respond in ways that are sensitive and supportive. Empathy can diffuse tensions, heal emotional wounds, and even bridge cultural divides. It's a superpower that shapes our world in countless ways. So why are women generally more empathetic? Some researchers suggest it's linked to nurturing roles women have traditionally taken in societies. Others point to biological factors like brain structure and hormonal influences. But regardless of the reason, the fact remains, women are, on average, the empathy empresses of our species. But remember, empathy is not a gender competition. Everyone, regardless of gender, can cultivate and improve their empathetic abilities. It's about understanding, compassion, and connection. So, when she says she feels your pain, she really means it. And that, my friends, is the power of empathy, a trait so beautifully embodied by women around the world. Ever wondered why women often trust their gut feelings? It's because women have a stronger intuitive sense than men. Now let's dive right in and explore this fascinating concept. Intuition, often referred to as a sixth sense, is the ability to understand or know something without conscious reasoning. It's that little voice inside your head, that nagging feeling in your stomach, or the sudden flash of insight that seems to come out of nowhere. Intuition plays an integral role in decision-making, guiding us when data and facts are missing, or when time is of the essence. So why do women seem to have an edge in this department? Well, research suggests that women's brains are wired to pick up on subtle cues and patterns that men often overlook. This could be anything from a slight shift in someone's tone of voice to a fleeting facial expression. By picking up on these cues, women can make quick, accurate judgments about people and situations. In one study, participants were shown photos of people's eyes and asked to determine the person's emotional state. The results? Women outperformed men, accurately identifying emotions more often. This ability to read and interpret emotional cues is a key component of intuition. But it's not just about being good at reading people. Intuition can also guide women in their personal lives, helping them make decisions about relationships, career paths, and even health matters. The benefits of this skill are manifold. It can lead to better decision-making, improved problem-solving, and heightened emotional intelligence. It allows women to navigate complex social situations, understand others' perspectives, and respond effectively to the world around them. But remember, intuition isn't about knowing everything. It's about trusting your instincts, even when logic might suggest otherwise. And while everyone has intuition, women's heightened sensitivity to emotional cues gives them a unique advantage. So, next time she says she has a gut feeling about something, listen up. Her intuition might be on to something. So, there you have it. 5 deep psychological facts about women that you probably didn't know. We've explored the high emotional intelligence that many women possess, allowing them to read and respond to emotions more accurately than their male counterparts. We've delved into the fascinating ability of women to multitask efficiently, juggling numerous tasks simultaneously with ease. We've appreciated the empathy that many women naturally exude, enabling them to connect with others on a profound level. And finally, we've marveled at the power of women's intuition, that gut feeling that often leads them in the right direction. These psychological facts highlight the amazing complexities and capabilities of women, reminding us of the importance of understanding these differences. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Remember, understanding each other is the key to a better world.